Every person's happiness is their own responsibility. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Government's first duty is to protect the people, not run their lives. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Whatever you are, be a good one. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. The best way to predict your future is to create it. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. I don't know who my grandfather was. I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold to that desire with singleness of purpose. No matter how much cats fight, there always seem to be plenty of kittens. When I am getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say, and 2/3 about him and what he is going to say. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how he could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise. I don't think much a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that I'm going to be positive and not wake up feeling desperate. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad, and that is my religion. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of Earth. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith, let us, to the end, dare to do our duty as we understand it. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. You can tell the greatness of someone by what makes them angry. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. I will prepare, and someday my chance will come. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. I can make more generals, but horses cost money. Die when I may, I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. The time comes upon every public man when it is best for him to keep his lips closed. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. All I have learned, I learned from books. The people, when rightly and fully trusted, will return the trust. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. I do not think much a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Thank you for listening to Abraham Lincoln, Unveiling the Depths of Leadership. In this motivational video, we delved deeper into the extraordinary life and leadership of Abraham Lincoln. Beyond his remarkable quotes, Abraham Lincoln is a man who rose from humble beginnings to become one of America's greatest presidents. His story is one of resilience, determination, and an unwavering commitment to justice. From preserving the Union during its darkest hours to abolishing slavery, his leadership left an indelible mark on history. Discover how his wisdom, compassion, and dedication can inspire us all to overcome challenges, stand up for what is right, and lead with integrity. Which of Abraham Lincoln's quotes resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more thought-provoking wisdom. Thank you for being part of this journey through the remarkable life of Abraham Lincoln. Let's continue to explore wisdom that stands the test of time together.